Once our socio-economic condition improve, things will change there. India is developing now. The roads are beautiful. New transport has come. Railways has come. All these areas coming with lot of poverty also increase. Unemployment, poverty, lack of education.
That is,
All.
that is, yes, you are
Yeah,
right in
yeah.
that way.
No,
So,
one thing I tell you, what has happened was, see, population was not a liability. You must have a family
it's an
planning,
asset.
or yeah, it's an asset.
Yes.
How the China make, because their population is their asset now. Population means labor available, cheap labor available. The whole world went to China, and China used them to make them to work. They did not have democracy and all this. You work and I'll be give you. And they allowed them freedom to develop also.
In 80s, doctor, you might be remembering well, the China was like a opium country.
Yes, yes, correct.
People
Earlier.
were consuming opium.
Mm,
And now you see in 20 years or 30 years, they have changed. Now they're number one.
yeah,
They are the real economic power
yeah.
in the
See,
world.
correct. The real counter to America, there's China is a big challenge. And not only that, China has got the indigenous way of thinking and doing. So they are going advance of America. Yeah, see, otherwise the research is going on
See,
in America. Everything
15,
first we are
20
following
years
blindly.
back, 15, 20 years back, they says China will not be there in IT sector.
Mm,
The reason is that their language.
yeah,
They invested money.
yeah,
China invested money in their on their own population, the students,
yeah,
to train them for the language.
yeah,
They
yeah,
send them to the USA, UK, and other countries.
yeah.
And now China is leading in IT sector.
IT sector, yeah,
Where all other countries and what we at one time we were the leaders.
yeah.
After the US, we were doing all the things.
Mm.
But the current situation is that in India, we are not going ahead. We are not thinking of what we should think, what they are thinking about 50 years ahead.
Mm.
What we are thinking is only of present.
Yeah.
Don't you think that we have to become a visionary like you, that you have thought at that time? Someone has to come and, like Mr. Narayan Murthy started Infosys.
Yeah, yeah.
At that time, he was a visionary
Mm.
that he started. But that type of out of box thinking
Yeah.
is required now.
Yeah, yeah.
But what we are seeing today, the situation in Delhi and other places
Yeah, yeah.
is very disappointing.
very.
The youth are on the road, which is also not good.
It
But
is
we
very,
have
very,
to-
very tragic.
Very tragic.
In fact, this will open our eyes for a new thinking of education. Education is the prime, because if today India is known over the world because of our educated people. All over the world, you find one Indian, a knowledge worker somewhere there. He'll work in either US or Europe or Australia or Far East, Singapore. Ever you find Indians there. And all these Indians who have gone, migrants are NRA, when the Prime Minister goes, they come big level. All educated people, not laborers. Laborers go only to the Middle East. And they get there, and they are giving more money to the country, that is separate. But actually, these educated people are our asset. And we have luckily English as a language, which nobody has got. China has got weakness because they don't know the language. See, so they call American, they call whether Chindia. You see, Chinese and India together can be a good. Chinese work hard, India got English. It seems.
But now the China has changed it.
China changed.
They have developed even the research, medical research. If you see the medicines,
Yeah.
what they are doing, the research, nobody else is doing. Even they are
they are-
ahead of the US.
I
sometimes,
saw
many
that
times.
robotic doctors and treating the whole thing on the other end, a video. I was shocked.
Yes.
What will happen to medical college there in future? Absolute.
The IT, especially the artificial intelligence, AI, if
Yeah,
you
yeah,
see
it's coming, yeah.
AI is going to be the future. And
Yeah.
in that also the China is leading nowadays.
Yeah.
Even US and China are leading, but the way they are developing, India, if they will not develop, then this concept of, as you rightly said, the MBBS or the medical education
Yeah.
will become obsolete.
Obsolete after sometimes it will be obsolete only. See, specialized in area of their work is good in modern medicine. But basic things has to change now, because this MBBS, nobody is satisfied. He has to go further also in some level.
At one time, MBBS was supposed to be the best.
Yeah.
Then the diplomas came.
Yeah.
Then MDMS came.
Yeah.
Then MCH DM came.
Yeah.
I don't know what is going to be the next, the PhD or something like
Next
that.
is AA will come. replacing everything.
Yes.
Robotic doctors will be there.
Yes.
Robotic soldiers will be there.
No,
And
they have to be, because nowadays surgery, I am sure in your Bangalore you are doing the robotic surgeries.
yeah,
The time will come when the robot will do themselves. They don't require even the doctors to perform it. The doctor who will be trained for the rural, he should know all the things in not in a big way. See, ultimately, the rural hospitals will be a referral point to the urban area.
Yeah.
That is, if suppose somebody is having some serious problems, they have to be referred. But the primary time, the primary health is required. The first aid is required. The patient has to survive.
yeah,
If suppose he is having a cardiac arrest or heart attack or anything which requires immediate attention, that doctor should know what is this. He should know that to diagnose. Then he or she can refer to a specialized center. But as well as infrastructure, like in US, I was amazed when I asked how many organ transplant centers are there in US and retrieval centers in New Jersey only, and they says we have 50 organ transplant centers. I said, but the population is 95 lakhs of the Jersey state. I said, but in UP, Uttar Pradesh, we have a population of 25 crores, and we have 8 transplant center. 8 districts are having transplant centers, which are peanuts. They have 50. So until unless we have more such type of facilities, at least the retrieval centers. I have come out with a new concept which neither the government nor the colleges are accepting. I said, why not make a mobile retrieval centers? You just require a operation theater on a van, and all the small cities they have a hospital, basic hospital, where at least the patient is on ventilator, and if they will come to know that there is a brain death, so somebody will go there, the committee will go, they will declare brain death, and then the mobile, because it's a elective surgery. Organ transplant is not an emergency surgery.
It's elective surgery.
Elective. So and it requires minimum 6 hours. It can go to 10, 12, 14 hours, 24 hours. The mobile van will go there. They will retrieve the organs. They don't require anything else. Only an operation theater. They don't require a blood bank, because it's a already brain death person. They don't require any dialysis or something. And they bring those organs to the transplant center, do it. But nobody wants to do it. In USA and other places, they have every infrastructure.
Facilities are there.
The facilities. And as you rightly said, now we have very good road infrastructure. So at least take that advantage. If in Mangalore, then you have so many transplant and retrieval centers. If you have a mobile van unit, one mobile unit, which can go to nearby Karnataka or wherever. Because in 3-4 hours it can reach.
See, if, most of these people die of accidents, and they are all youngsters with them, and they are dead almost, There are patients I have seen in more 1 to 2 years lying unconscious in the hospitals. They are as good as dead, nothing, just getting a.
But they are in coma.
They are in coma.
No, coma is different than the brain death.
No. Yeah.
So brain death is when they will remove the ventilator, the patient will die. While in coma, no ventilator, no oxygen is required. Recently, then Saudi Arabia prince died. He was in coma for 20 years. But coma is fine. But for brain death, when a person, and see, accident occurs not in cities. Accident occurs in the highways. Now there are no facilities. Mangalore city to drive at 100-120 kilometers is not possible in the city. So here the brain death chances are less, but the brain death chances are more on the highways. But there are no such facilities. That is the thing. Anyway, thank you very much, doctor. I think we have taken lots of time.
Very nice.
But there are so many things can be discussed. We will be discussing again. Courtesy Mr. Paul, the chairman of Global TV, and we can discuss so many things can be done in India. Lots of scope is there, and I'm sure that you are not 84. You are still, I can say, 48. So you still have a long inning to play. Your
Hope
vision
God
is
kills
required.
so God's will. See, whatever God will, we'll
Yeah,
have.
definitely. Thank you very much, doctor.
Nice to have met you,
Yes.
Goel. Very happy to see you again.
Again, yes.